Hey folks, I'm back. It's Debbie, the Regenerative Apartment Farmer. Yeah, you heard that right. That's what I'm doing here. I'm going to try and farm from an apartment. Oh, we're making progress here. We're making progress. We've run into some really interesting obstacles, but if you watch the other videos, you'd learn about it, so you go there and check them out and see what's going on. Oh yeah, and if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, touch the like, and don't forget, ring the bell. So next time we post a video, you'll come back and see us. We're back, we've got more to tell you, we've got more updates. So here we go. And the hardware stores are still closed. The last time we were together, I said we were going to try to defer the chicks. Guess what? Not going to happen. I can't get a hold of the hatchery. They won't answer the phone. They're so busy. So it looks like my chicks are still coming. They'll be here April 21st. Well, let's give them one more try, okay? One more try on the phone. Dialing.
The person you're dialing isn't taking any calls at the moment. Maybe try sending them a text.
Nope. As you can see, still a busy signal. That's been going on since last Monday morning. Every day I've called. Numerous times. No answer. The chicks are coming. Well, I've planned all week that they're coming. So, what have I done? First of all, I looked at the things I'm going to need. I have a waterer, a chicken waterer, a chickie waterer, and I'll show you that in a minute. But we're going to need a feeder. So we have to make it. So that's something we're going to do. We're going to make a feeder. You know, with the big hardware stores closed, I can't really get in to get one because I live in the city, so it's not like I have a farm store in town. I don't. So I'm doing the best I can do with what I've got. Now, what else do I need? I need a light, a source of heat. Well, I can get a lamp. I found one. The problem is, see, with the big hardware stores closed, if I order anything from them, it's all going to be done online. They can't guarantee when they're going to get here. That's the problem. So yeah, I can order a light. I can order everything I need. Doesn't mean it's going to be here by the 21st of April, the day the chicks arrive. So I did go on Facebook. I called out to some friends. I went on Gautschi, which is like Craigslist, and I found some things on there that I can, in a pinch, if I have to, I can get them. But I did do a few other things. I had to go to the grocery store the other day, and what did I do? I took the back way, and it's kind of like just on the edge of the city in my neighborhood where I live. So I went the back way, and what did I see? A field with two huge humps of wood chips. And I went, yes, bonus. And the guy that owned them just happened to be out there. I stopped the car, jumped out, went over and spoke to him, and he said he'd be more than happy to let me have some. There it is, right on the side of the road. I found it. So keep your eyes open. You never know what you're going to find when you need it. And I got this for free. So we got the wood chips for the babies. And we've got a waterer that comes with a really, really funny story. Okay? Here goes. Last week, my aunt called me and she asked me to do something for her. Now, she's kind of quarantined herself. She's 88 years old. She's not sick, but she just didn't want to be around anybody and get sick. So she wanted me to do something for me, asked me if I'd come over. She'd leave it outside, I'd pick it up and take it for her. No problem. Sure, I'll come over and do that for you. Well, she doesn't live too far from me in the city. So I get in the car with my husband because we had to go and do some other things. Get in the car, we turn the corner this corner, that corner, and we're on her street. Next thing I know, I see a chicken feeder, chicken/feeder waterer blowing down the road. Yep. And I'm going, it's a chicken feeder, it's a chicken feeder. I can use it for the water, I can use it for the water. Now my husband's in the car looking at me, he's going, what's going on? I slam the brakes on, jump out of the car, I go running down the road to grab the chicken feeder. Now folks, this is in the city, okay? What are the chances I'm gonna find a chicken feeder waterer blowing down the road right in the middle of the city? Never even seen one before until I got interested in chicken 6 months ago, okay? And I only saw them online, never seen one in real life. Well, I fly out of the car, I go and get it, I come back to the car, my husband, he's looking at me like, what? She's gone nuts. What are you doing? What is that? I said, it's a chicken feeder waterer. And here it is. There it is, folks. My chicken feeder waterer for free. When you get to know me, you're going to learn something about me and synchronicity. I love synchronicity, okay? Because when anything synchronistic happens to me, I always think, oh, I'm on the right path. Well, let me tell you, that chicken waterer, the chances of me finding that thing in the city, blowing down the road right in front of me as I turn the corner, come on, what were the chances of that? Oh no, that is a great story. I'll never forget it. And every time a little chicks drink out of it, I'll say to them, see, that's your lucky dish. But we do need a food dish for them. So we got to work on that. We did get the brooder made in my last video, a little makeshift brooder. And I will tell you, I did use those plastic zip ties. Well, I found some metal rings that snap in. So I'm going to take the plastic zip ties out and I'm going to put the metal in. Because that plastic just, not that it wasn't secure, it's very secure, but I just didn't want the chickens chewing on it. They're not going to chew on the metal rings. They might have on the plastic, although it was high because I took the bottom ones out, but I just didn't trust it, okay? Yeah, Walter, everybody hears you. You want to say hi to YouTubies? Say hi to YouTubies, Walt. Come on, say hi to YouTubies. You want to fly over here? Okay. Say hi to YouTubies. He says, Mom, get that camera out of my face. Back to what we're talking about. So we're going to put the metal rings in the brooder just to make it safer. We got to make a food dish for the babies. We're going to do a water dish for the big, when they grow up, okay? Now, I did start it yesterday. I filmed it. Guess what? Like I said, new with the camera, folks. Got to learn this stuff. And, of course, I made a mistake and it didn't turn out. But I'll go through it, show you what I did, show you how it works, and it really does work good. It does, and it's lots of water for them. Okay, so I guess we'll go over that today. But like I said, the chicks are coming. I can't stop them. They're going to be here in another week and a half. There's 5 of them coming. So I think we've got everything we need. Well, we're waiting on the heat source. But we got the wood chips, we got the brooder, we got the water dish. We just need a food dish and the heat. But we'll get the heat. It's not going to be a problem. So everything is going to work out for these little chicks. They're going to be fine. And within 3 weeks, hopefully, we can pull enough together to get this chicken tractor built because I've got to get them outside after 3 weeks. And we've got to get the chicken tractor built. So I'm still looking for some chicken wire. I'm looking for some lumber. But I have lots of time. We're going to find it. No worries. There's never a problem, just an opportunity. So that's why I'm looking at it. Well, come on, we'll go talk about the water that I made yesterday, okay? All right, folks, come on. So here's the water that I made. I had 2 containers. I had a deep one, and then I had the one inside. This is how this works. You can see there's a little hole. Let me get it. A little hole right there. And there is a little hole right there. See if I can zoom in on that. There. Okay. So what I used is the tip of my glue gun. I turned the glue gun on to make it hot. And it made that tiny little hole right there just perfect. Because this is what we do. I already tested it to make sure it works. So what happens is when you start to fill this, of course, the water is going to come out that hole. And there's another hole on this side. It's going to come out that hole. There's physics to this, folks. Don't ask me. It just works, okay? So when the water comes out of this hole right there, until it reaches the edge of the inside of this container, as soon as it gets to that edge, it quits. Once the water from this one matches the line to this, it stops. When this water inside here gets to this line, it stops coming out of the hole. So we'll always have, if we look at it this way, we're always going to have enough water inside this container up that high. We'll have all, this will be full of water, and inside the middle one, it'll stay that full. And as the chickens drink out of it, of course the water is going to go down, so as it goes down, it leaks back out of the hole. It's gravity, folks. It just works. Now, how did I attach the top dish to this dish? Well, let's turn it over and take a look. Glue gun. All I did was just take a whole bunch of glue on the inside. This wasn't here. It was out, but I can't do that now. I can't show you, although I did yesterday, but of course it didn't film. What I did, I just put glue all underneath here, okay? Lots of it. Lots and lots and lots and lots of glue. And then I pushed down really, really hard until it was no longer hot. And look, perfectly secure. It's not going to go anywhere. It's snug. It's tight. One thing the glue guns like is plastic on plastic. When you put plastic on plastic with a glue gun, Army of Horses ain't getting that off. I don't know why. It's just one of those things that work really, really, really well. So folks, this should work perfectly for the adult chicken. It's nice and deep. It's going to have lots of water. There we go. Our homemade waterer from 2 dishes I found in my kitchen. This is where I got them. And I know I bought them at the dollar store for like $1. So there you go. We got a waterer for $2. Perfect for the job. The next thing we need, we're going to have to make a feeder. We'll do a feeder for the baby chicks. Won't need one when they're grown and go outside, and I'll show you why. Because of the feed we're going to give them, and we're also going to talk about the magic water we're going to feed the chicks and the chickens. All right, so thank you for joining us. See you on the next video. Everybody, have a great day. Stay safe. Hey, Walter. Say thanks to the YouTubers. Thanks for watching us. Bye-bye.